All right, all right, all right. We're live. Welcome to my first stream, guys. Just getting set up. Market's going to be open in 6 minutes. And yeah, we're going to go through the rundown of everything, okay? What's up, guys? We're live. Going to be trading MQ, MES, potentially some individual equities today. IWM as well. We're going to keep it really simple. Same plan as always, clean execution, no overtrading. We're going to be patient. I want to walk through everything in real time. There might be a lot of times where we're just waiting around, but that's what trading is. I'm not going to force anything. All right. So I'll show you guys the current levels that we're looking at right now and basically what I look for every single morning. Okay. So we got IWM here, one of the indices that we like to trade. We're gapping up this morning. So what I always like to do is I always like to mark my pre-market high and my pre-market low. Okay. In between these zones is going to be a tough to trade zone, right? Because it's going to be really choppy. So I don't typically like trading in between these zones, but in this particular situation, we're opening up above previous day high. Okay. So when we do open up above a previous level or below a previous level, we typically look to go long or short. Today, we're going above previous day high. So as long as we're above previous day high today, we want to look to go long today. Okay. Either above pre-market high, or if we see some sort of strong extension, we're going to go somewhere around this zone, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because if it's choppy and sideways, we're not trading it. We might just wait for pre-market high. Okay. So that's IWM. I'm going to open up QQQ. And here we're going to be still above previous day high. You'll see I marked my pre-market high, pre-market low zones. As long as we're above pre-market high, we're going to be focusing on going long. Okay. You can see the zones I got here. We got previous day low all the way down here. So another setup that I like to look for is failing this previous day high retest. So not being able to hold this high of yesterday. We like to go short and target this previous day low zone or target this pivot right here. That's going to be the other play I'm looking for. So either we're going to go long and have this continue up, or we're going to look for the failure of previous day high and we're going to try to catch a short all the way down to either this zone or this zone. Okay, that's going to be my plan. Typically, we like to wait for at least 15 minutes because the first 15 minutes is going to be pretty chaotic. So we don't want to be rushing into it and getting faked out. That's the last thing I want to do, especially on my first live here. So I don't want to be doing that. This green line right here, I like to grab the hourly 200 EMA level because it's a strong level to watch. Either we reject or bounce off of. So I like to watch that as well. And these other gray lines here as well are just other pivots that I have on the macro level. Okay. So that's QQQ. And then I'll be on SPY. These are the equivalents of ESMQ and the Russell for IWM as well. Okay, so I watch these, but then I also trade the futures. All right, so I got the pre-market high, pre-market low. Again, same game plan. We want to hold previous day high. I got the 1 hour 200 EMA level here. Again, we want to hold this previous day high level in order to be looking for continuation. If we cannot hold this previous day high level, I'm going to be looking for a short all the way down to this zone, and maybe even the previous day low. It's quite a bit away. That's like a $14 drop. But either way, I'm going to be looking for some sort of extension with strength, a retest into my EMAs once the EMAs spread out and show me something. And then we're going to look to go short. Okay, I'll be sharing basically my thought process with doing so. I'm going to share my PNL live. I'm going to be sharing basically just everything that I look for and go through on a daily basis when I'm trading live. Okay. So again, there might be some times where we just chill and do nothing, which is the majority of the time. And then when we see the opportunity arise, then we strike. Till then, we're not touching shit. All right. Let's see what else we want to see here. Just make sure my screen's looking good. It's looking good. All right. Then what else I like to do is I like to pull up some individual equities and just see how they're doing pre-market. So let's pull some up here. We got MU. Let's see how MU is doing. MU is looking strong. Okay, so what I like to do is again mark the previous day high level, which will be, let's see, like around here. That's gonna be my previous day high level, and I also wanna mark my pre-market high level as well. Since we're surging up, this is kinda what we're looking for. These are gonna be our main levels, right? We wanna make sure the previous day high holds and the pre-market high holds. If it's strong with nice clear extension, then we are going to be going long, okay? Microsoft, let's see how that's doing. Same sort of deal, pre-market high, previous day high, okay? And then what we wanna see intraday, what's happening, like, yeah, like right now it's surging and it's looking strong, everything's looking strong, but what's pre-market, what's intraday gonna tell us? Like when market opens, how is it gonna react? If we're sideways and choppy, I'm not taking that. I want to see clear extension. I want to see strength. I want to see no choppiness in order for me to risk my cash. I do not want to be seeing choppiness. Okay, that's Palantir. Let's check out Amazon. So basically, everything is opening up above previous day high. Okay, so that to me tells me we're bullish. We are bullish. So we're not going to be looking to short anything because we're bullish. We're opening up above previous day high, pre-market highs above. That tells me that we're strong. So there is no reason for me to think I want to be shorting anything until the market proves to me that, hey, we're failing and we're going to be breaking down. Until then, I'm not looking for shorts and I'm only looking for longs. Okay, so we're going through all of our tickers and we're just marking our previous day high and our pre-market high. That's like the first thing we do here. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. And these are just how I like to watch them. I like to put on a 6 chart screen, and then it'd be easier for me to monitor what I'm doing. And then now is the waiting game, right? Before we do this, let's check our economic calendar. Let's check, give me a briefing on today's market conditions, economic data, geopolitical, warfare with Iran and the US. Give me a briefing on today's market and what I should be expecting and what I should see and how I should approach today's market. Sometimes I like to go on ChatGPT and just, get a briefing of today. Maybe I'm missing something, any sort of news, right? I want to know. I want to know what's happening. Okay, so markets are pricing in potential end to the air. Yeah, so that's why we're surging up, right? Market is pricing in a potential end to the war of Iran. So yesterday, Trump and Iran both tweeted they want to have a ceasefire and potential peace talks. So that's why we surged up 3-4%. But then, overnight we got some more news about, certain demands being wanted to be met. So yeah, we're gonna have to take it really easy. One tweet could just flip us upside down. So we got to be very careful, right? Oil talks down from the highs, but still elevated. So, oil is tied in directly with inflation. Um, Hormuz reopening. There's just so many headlines that can cause things to whiplash. So that's why we want to wait at least 15, 20 minutes. Key risk today, headline risk. Like I just said, headline risk is like the biggest risk, right? Trump speaking, any headline, instant repricing, literally just said that. Random spikes, fake outs, blah, blah, blah. So we want to be very patient. We want things to set up just perfectly, right? Before we even think about going into anything. Trading game plan, what we should do. Strong open, holds VWAP, clean pullbacks to the 9 EMA. Buyers defending aggressively. Okay, good stuff. All right. That's all I need to see. Now, what we want to do is we want to check what the market's up to, right? So now, look at that. So we're going to switch to the 15-minute because I want the first 15-minute bar to close. Before I consider doing anything, I want 15-minute bar to close, okay? And then I'm watching a 2-minute. 2 minutes going to be where I enter. 15 minutes is going to basically help me decide what I want to do, right? Am I looking weak? Am I looking strong? Am I looking choppy? The 15 minutes going to be my deciding candle for this, okay? Setting up here. We're above previous day high still for everything. QQQ. SPY, IWM. So far, IWM is looking the strongest. It's surging the most for sure because we're even approaching our pre-market high here. So let's see how it shakes out. All right. Let me check some economic data for today. Want to make sure we're not going to be trading right around news because that would not be smart. So we had the news today. We had non-farm employment change. We had 8:30 core retail sales. So that was done. And then now we have red folder again at 10 a.m. ISM manufacturing PMI, and then we have orange folder at 10. So that's two big economic data drops happening at 10. So that's in 25 minutes. Okay. So that kind of bottlenecks us a little bit between 9:45 and 10 because I don't like to trade anything before 9:45. We have economic data at 10. So we might even have to wait until that happens unless something really cleanly sets up. But if it doesn't, I'm not forcing anything. If it does, great. But if not, then we'll just have to wait and see, guys. Okay. We're going to be calm. We're going to be sharp. No BS. We're not going to be rushing into anything because that's how you lose money. Okay. So let's see what's happening here. Okay. So far, we had a nice big rejection here, pre-market high, but then we soaked it up and we're going right back up. So that's what I mean. We're just gonna have to wait. Okay. We're not rushing into nothing. Yeah. So unless we break pre-market high, we're not gonna be doing nothing on QQQ. SPY, same sort of thing. Like I want to see pre-market high break, or else we might just get faked out, right? So IWM is looking good too, looking strong so far. So far, IWM is looking strong. Yeah, it's looking nice. Now we just want to see, clear extension. We don't want to see choppiness. So let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what's really strong pre-market. MU's looking strong. AMD's looking strong. So those are going to be our top two names. As you can see for the main guys here, what's the strongest, right? Pre-market. Obviously, Q and SPY is surging up, so we're going to be only looking to be going long since Q and SPY is going up. So we don't want to be looking at anything short. Okay, MU is looking really strong here, 4.5, almost okay, 5%. That's looking really nice. So let's open MU. Let's see how we're doing here. All right, we got pre-market high here on MU. We have the look at that. Look at that big candle here. Look at that big candle. That means sellers tried to push this thing down and all the buyers came and soaked this thing right back up. That's what this big wick is here, okay? Like, look at this big wick. That shows me there's a lot of buyers in here. That's what you want to see if you're looking for anything long, any sort of a long setup. You want to see a giant bottom wick. That means we're strong, okay? So like Also, another thing I'm looking for here is strong green candles if I want to be going up. I don't want to be looking at this sort of thing if I'm looking for calls. I want to be looking for, like, I don't want to see choppy marching action. I want to see this. Okay. One, two, nice big extension off our pre-market high. This is what I want to see. Okay. So, all right. So MU looks to be beautiful, guys. MU is up 5.5% already. MU is just looking beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm going to be looking at potentially doing some calls on this with options. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull up my options chain and I'm going to be looking at getting, let's see, MU. All right. So this is my options chain. So what I want to be doing here is I want to be looking at calls. I want to be looking at calls on this name. Okay. So ideally, this pullback isn't aggressive and isn't ugly, because if it is super strong and ugly coming down, then I'm not going to be as interested, right? I want to also be looking at what the market is doing when I'm entering this, because if we're dropping hard and MU is retesting during that big drop, then I also will be a little bit more cautious. So let's see what it does. Okay. We got pre-market high right here. We have the 2-minute looking this for entry, and I'm looking at this for direction. Okay. So we're looking really strong so far. We had clear displacement from our level, very clear and strong. What I want to see here is this guy basically doing what this guy did. Nice wick, little tiny body, slowly drifting back into our level. Okay. I want the VWAP and the 9 EMA catching up. Okay. I want to see something along these lines like this. Like nice slow drift. And then I want to see that. Okay. That's what I want to see. And that's exactly what I'm seeing so far, right? I'm seeing this nice hammer form. This is showing me the buyers are very present. Okay. Sellers try to again push it down. Boom. Buyers just come in aggressively. Okay. This is what I want to see. I want to see the EMAs catch up. I want to see us retest this level. And then we're going to be looking for calls. That's my plan here. I want to be looking for the correct price for contracts to pick the right calls. But we'll see, man. We'll see if this thing runs without me. I'm not chasing it. So let's see. See what we do. All right. We got the contracts pulled up. I might take the, let's see, maybe 370s. Show you guys what sort of contracts I'm looking at here. I'm looking at 370s. Currently we're at 355, but the contracts are so expensive. So I want to be looking at potentially the 370s. But let's see. Let's see if this comes slamming down into our level. I'm also not really looking to take that. I don't want to be slammed into our level. So let's see. See what the market's doing. All right, market. Wow, look at that, guys. Look at that. Okay, this is the QQQ. Okay, this is the top 100. NASDAQ is the top 100 tech companies in the world. Okay, so MU is a tech company, and the top 100 tech companies are being slammed down. Okay, so That tells me to chill. Until this tells me otherwise, this tells me to chill. I'm not looking to go long with anything if this is tanking, if the SPY is tanking. I'm not looking at this. This is the S&P 500, top 500 companies are tanking. The top 100 tech companies are tanking. I'm not looking to go short with that. All right. So not yet. Anyway, till then, we're chilling. Okay. We're just going to chill and wait. Now, again, even though we saw that big red candle, that doesn't tell me instantly, okay, we're going to go short. No. What did I say in the beginning? I said the 15-minute candle, I want to see that thing close. Okay. Until that thing closes, I'm not doing anything. So we got another, well, we're actually exactly at 15 minutes. Okay. So what is that 15-minute candle telling me? That's telling me indecision. Okay. Why? Because we have one giant wick at the top, we have one giant wick at the bottom, we have a tiny little body in the middle. What is that telling me? That telling me there's a tug of war between the sellers and the buyers. I'm trying to win it here. The buyers are trying to get it up. No, sellers push it back down. Sellers are trying to push it down. Boom, buyers push it back up. That is called indecision. This is called just a big giant doji candle. Okay. If the 15-minute looks like this is the number one warning sign for everybody watching. Okay. This is the number one warning sign. Do not trade this yet. Even though this looks great, but look what happened right before that. Sellers look so good, so strong, and then boom, push right back down. Basically, what happened here. Sellers or buyers look really great, and then boom, pushed it right back down. Okay. So we want to see how the 15-minute closes the next one now. I'm not trading this right now. I want to see how the next 15-minute closes. So, like I said, trading, a lot of chilling, a lot of watching, a lot of evaluating. Yeah. Main thing is like the best trade is the one you don't take. Honestly, like starting off with a loss just is not fun, right? So you do not want to be rushing into trades. We're failing. We're failing for sure. Let's see where we're at on the chart here. We're still above previous day high, so I'm not looking to go short here. Although it does look good for a short, but I know what can happen really easily. It can go like this and then boom, just spike on you because there's all these buyers waiting here. And we're also still above previous day low. So this zone right here is telling me hands off. I'm not doing anything here. Let's watch. Let's see. Could easily tank, but same time, like that's just a lower probability trade, right? We're above previous day high. All these buyers sitting here, right? This is the highs of yesterday. So there'll be a lot of dip buyers here waiting as well. So I don't know. It's just choppy. It's just choppy right now. I'm gonna wait for the news. We got 11 minutes till the news. We'll let the news digest for a couple minutes, and then we'll see. Something will tell us something. Let's see what's up with MU. See, guys, like when the Q is tanking like that, you can't take a long on individual equities. Look what happened, right? Looks so good. And then that retest just slammed right into, like, right through our level. So that's not good. Look at this. That's not good. That's not what I want to see. Microsoft. Microsoft looks good for a downside, right? Now we broke our previous day high zone. We're below our pre-market high zone. 5-minute looks decent. I don't like these wicks that much. So I will pass on that. Tesla, let's see what Tesla's doing. Still above our previous day high, so no short there. Palantir below. This is looking decent. This is looking decent. We'll watch this. Amazon, we're below as well. So everything's kind of failing our previous day high zone for individual equities. A lot of stuff is failing. MU's the strongest, it looks like, so that's not failing. But it's below our pre-market high. So we'll just watch this for now. NVIDIA above our previous day high, so nothing there for now. Meta retesting our previous day high right now. Looks like it wants to hold. Pre-market highs right here. So to me, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, bro. See what I'm saying? Like that is a low quality trade. Low quality trade. 15-minute doji above previous day high and in between pre-market levels. Like, I'm good, man. Why? Look, multiple red signs for shorts above previous day high, in between pre-market low and pre-market high, notorious chop zone, below pre-market high, 15-minute indecision candle doji, absolute indecision candle. Those are 3 warning signs. I've been ganged hard too many times to take that short because I see this candle right here. I see a nice little flag, but the big picture is telling me hands off. Hands off. And we got news in 7 minutes. No, thank you. And this is where people blow their accounts and take big losses to start the morning because they're not looking at the bigger picture. They get pumped. They see that red candle. And look at that, guys. Look at this. Look at that right back up. Look at that 15. This was the telltale sign, this doji right here. Telltale sign. All right. We are not taking that. We chill now. We chill. Okay. 6 minutes. Oh, 6 minutes. Now, if you're rocking with me today, if you're gonna watch this stream later today, appreciate it very much. My first stream First of many, guys. First of many. This has been long overdue on my part. I've been trading for 2.5 years now, and I'm finally ready to, you know, start dropping some lives and seeing who wants to trade, see who wants to interact, and chop it up, basically, right? I'm finally finding consistency and able to talk about this stuff with conviction and confidence. So yeah, we're doing it. Now, my suspicion, this 15-minute candle is just going to follow what this 15-minute candle did. Just indecision. That's what I think is going to happen. It's going to wait for news. We got two big economic data points coming out, so I see the markets just waiting. That's what I see happening. Five minutes data. 5 minutes data. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see, MU reclaims. Okay. Big reclaim. But again, we're not taking anything until that data comes out, because one yeah, these times when we get bad economic data, this thing just will free fall. So I'm good. Not forcing that. Microsoft flagging, that looks good. Microsoft looks good flagging. Don't like these wicks. But again, we'll see. We'll see what data says. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, data in 2 minutes. All right, data. 2 minutes. Till then, we chill. Data 1 minute. All right, guys. We got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. See what happens. So far, nothing. Then it could just rip your face off in 2 seconds. Let's see. Market going up. So far, maybe it likes the data. Maybe it likes the data. Let's see. Look at that. 2 dojis. So first 30 minutes, 2 dojis. This would have saved you so much BS in getting chopped alive, right? Just watch the 15 minutes for direction, okay? You always want to see the 15-minute close above or below the level that you're interested in, okay? If it does this, you just hands off. Very simple. Hands off. Okay. MU. Nice reclaim. Nice reclaim, MU. Yeah, that was a good reclaim. Look at that. Little sweep and then bink. Close right above real strong, telling you we're probably going long, guys, on MU. But we'll see. Let's see how it goes. I want to see this show some strength. I want to see the VWAP catch up. And then maybe we take that. MU is looking like a little beast today. Look at that. Beast. Beast mode. Now, I like this little zone that's been made here for today. Look at that. Now, if we get some sort of high day retest, look at that. Boom. Little cup. Look like a cup. Little handle. And then bang. Maybe if we can see something like this. This. And then this. With maybe our EMA coming up like this. Right? I want to see our EMA. Where's my brush? I feel artistic right now. Where's my brush? I want to see something like this. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Right? EMA VWAP comes above this level and we take that tap. That's what I'm looking for. Top watch for individual equity. That's my top watch. Good wait. Good wait. This would have trapped the old me. This would have trapped a lot of people. Looks so nice. Looks so nice, little flag, and then you expect more down. But again, you gotta look at the bigger picture, right? Above previous day high, in between pre-market low, pre-market high. 15-minute is telling me indecision, doji candles, and we got news coming. That's just a very low probability trade. So it's not a good trade to take. MU so far is standing out to me big time, especially if the market's strong. PLTR is looking pretty good too for a short. But if market's going strong, we're not shorting anything. Look at MU. Wow. PLTR. So again, right, like what's the market doing? This looks great for a short, below previous day high, below pre-market high, below pre-market low. Mark that real quick. Pre-market low, like nice. That's nice, but if market's strong, it's not very nice. Because if market's strong, I don't want to be taking shorts. Let's see. This Palantir is looking great for a short. Pre-market low, VWAP 9 EMA 200. I really like that. Palantir. Let's pull that up real quick and see what's happening. Palantir. It's weak. Very, very weak. But again, let's see. Pull up the contracts that I'm looking at here. 140 price is 146 almost, so I'm looking at the 145s. Maybe I want to be a little bit cheaper here. I look at these 142s. So those are the contracts that I'm looking at. But let's see what happens here. I don't know, man. I still love MU. MU is fucking beast. I like that. Palantir. We are red on the day, but market's going up though. Market's going up though. So do I want to look to short something that's going up when the market is telling me we're going up? I do not. I do not. MU is up 7% today. I don't know. That seems like my horse today. That's my horse. Look at MU. Look at MU. Beast. Beast mode. All right, I'm gonna dial into MU here because this is looking absolutely fantastic. So what I want to see, guys, like I said, I want to see this chill out. This is giving me a strong displacement candle. This is telling me strength is in 100%. Okay, we swept the low and reclaimed right away. This is telling me the buyers are very present. Okay, so now what I want to see how the candles form over the next 10, 15 minutes because right now this candle is going to close in 20 seconds. It's going to close strong for sure. And I want to see this level of high get tested. I want to see the 9 EMA come back, and I want to see us test the 9 and or the VWAP. See what happens first. But if we can get the WAP and the 9 that come up here and we can retest both, if they can be like semi close to each other, that's going to be A plus for me. High of day retest right here. Let's see. Let's see. See, I like this Palantir, but I mean, if market's going up, you can't be shorting right now. I don't think. Not right now. All right, MU. MU's coming in. Let's watch it. It's tough, right? Like, look at the 15 minutes on SPY and Qs. Doji, indecision. Doji, indecision. A little bit more up, but again, we're stuck in between this 15-minute range. Like, it's just choppy, right? SPY, same sort of thing. Doji, doji, another doji forming in between pre-market high, pre-market low. I don't know. Nothing's telling me to do anything right now. MU is the only one that I really like, so we'll see. See what happens. Good no trade on Palantir. Good no trade on Palantir. The market's told me to not be looking for a short right now, and that would have taken me out, and I would have lost money right here. So good no short. Great no short. I don't know. My focus is still on longs. That's my focus right now. So we see. MU top dog for me, looking just fucking beautiful. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. That's what you want to see, right? You want to see a slow drift back into our level with nice hammer candles. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see a big, strong bullet or bearish engulfing candle. I don't want to see that. I want to see these sort of candles drift back in and then a nice pink buyer showing up. That's what I want to see. But until then, we wait. I'm not rushing into nothing. Not rushing into nothing. Okay. We chill. We chilling. So far, it's choppy. So far, it's a little choppy. Besides MU. MU's looking good. So far, it's options to me. I think we're going options. Options, I trade when we're doing individual equities. So the Palantirs, Amazons, Nvidias, the Metas, all that. And then when we trade the indices, SPY, QQQ, IWM, I trade futures for the most part. Sometimes options, but mainly futures. So that's my plan. So far, we're chopping. We choppy. Chop, 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 chop. Choppity, chop, chop. All right, look at that. Good no trade Palantir. Good no short, period. Great no short. It's no good to me, man. No, thank you. MU. Come down to Poppy. Come down to Poppy, MU. Look at that, hey? Look at that. Absolutely no shorts. No shorts. This took me a good 2 years to really understand, guys. The patience part of this whole game is freaking everything, man. It's everything. Not rushing into this, like this looks so good. Beautiful, beautiful flag right into our pre-market low, right into VWAP, 9 EMA, beautiful inverted hammer. Show us the sellers want to bring it down. It's like the perfect formation. But what did the market tell us? Market told us that, like the news, NASDAQ is currently going up, trying to reclaim some levels. So why would we be trying to short? Doesn't make sense. Market context is so important here, and also patience is so damn important. Is so damn important. Oops. Come on. Wow, look at MU. Look at MU. All right. Man, crazy. Crazy strength. Up 8.5%. Choppy, choppy. Amazon, nothing yet. Palantir, Reclaim, Tesla, nothing. Microsoft, fake out. Palantir, fake out. MU, lead horse. That is the one. That is the one. Right. All right, guys. MU VWAP 21E is catching up. Man, if we can get it looking like this, and we get a retest of this high, that's going to be a beauty setup. All right, all right, all right, all right. Come on, MU. Set us up. That guy's like, it's tough, right? When you got SPY and Q's just going sideways, you can't force a trade. You can't force a trade, right? MU is one you can definitely take for sure. Because look at it. When the market's sideways, this is the type of stuff you dial in on. But you also can't chase it, right? Like this would have been an entry maybe, but far from the EMA. Look, I don't want to chase that. You chase this here and look what happens to you, right? Has to be right. Or it's just a lower probability trade. So that's why waiting is so important in this. And that's why most people fail. Because it's tough, right? It's tough to wait. You just want to trade. But just not the right way to do it. All right, we're moving. We're moving. We're moving. Look at that big wick. I want to get above that. We want to see these EMAs fan out. See how they're fanning out? This is telling me that trend is forming. Okay. That's what I want to see. I want to see these EMAs fan out, fan out, fan out. So this is the 13 EMA. This is the 48 EMA. This is the 200. These guys got to start fanning out to show us that a direction has been chosen, right? Till then, like, look at this. Braided, like nothing's happening. Choppy, braided. Look at this. Braided, 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 nothing, right? When you start seeing them fan out, then you start seeing momentum come in and it's showing us a true direction, right? Till then, there's nothing. MU. Are you going to pull back, MU? Are you going to pull back or no? I'd like to know. I would like to know, MU. Now we got WAP and 21E right at high a day. That would be a beautiful spot to come into. Starting to fan out. Starting to fan out. You see these? But let's see. Choppy day, everybody. It's kind of expected, though. It's kind of expected. Yesterday, we surged 3-4% intraday, which is like a lot for the markets to do that. For Q and SPY to surge 3-4% is crazy. So it's kind of expected we get chopped. Kind of expected. I'm going to give it another 25-30 minutes and we're going to shut this thing down if nothing happens, and I'm not going to trade anything today because that wouldn't be smart on my end. But if MU sets up, I'm down. I'm down with MU. I like it, this zone right here. This is a nice zone for me. Come all the way down. This zone right here. I want this zone right here. That's where I want my retest. Bang. Right there. I want that. Because look at the confluence. We're above previous day high. We're above pre-market high. All of our levels. I think that's A+ for me. That checks off all the boxes. So that's what I want. All right, let's see what's happening here. Got some news. Whoa. Iran's foreign ministry responds after President Trump claims they asked for a ceasefire. President Trump claims that Iran requested a ceasefire are false and baseless. That's not good. That's telling me we might get unexpected drops. Maybe. All right, we're looking like we're retesting here. It's a nice spot, but I don't know, man. I want a nice deeper pullback, to be honest. Something safer. We'll see. No rush. This thing needs to cool off a little bit. And what I'm seeing is these 48 EMAs has been respected the whole time. 13, not so much. A little bit of a choppier area. So I wouldn't mind this pullback right here. Like, that's looking good, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I like this pullback to the 48. That's the purple line, and the VWAP, and the 21E on the 5, and the high day. I like that. I like that a lot. So even if this surges up a little bit, I still see a deeper pullback coming. But we'll see. We shall see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Market looks to be going up, but again, look at the EMAs, right? We're tangled. It's not what we want to see. We want to get out of this zone. We want to get out of this ugly zone. But Qs look to be going up. It's going to make MU go up too. But again, I want a deeper pull. I want a deeper pull. Let's see what else is strong right now. Google. Let's see Google. What's Google doing? Oh, look at Googie. Googie. Wow. Big bull flag. Nice. AMD. Let's see what AMD is doing. AMD is looking strong. That's actually really nice. Yeah, shit. I wasn't looking at that one, but that one's nice. That one's pretty nice. AMD looking like it might hold here for a bit. Sam, you're gonna go without us. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh, look at that. But again, right? We're sideways, guys. We're sideways. That doesn't look good. Now we're dropping. Yeah, there it is. That's why we don't do that this late in the morning. 2-minute is less reliable. We kind of just use the 2-minute for entry, but direction at this time, it's only 10:35, 5-minute, and then we'll switch to the 10-minute at 11. But till 11, we use the 5-minute. We'll watch it. That's why we don't chase that on the 2-minute, right? It's too late in the day. Look at that. We would have just lost that. It was a good no trade. Good no trade. Market's dropping. Let's see if it's real this time. We'll see. We'll see. You know, like 2-3 days out of the week, it's like this, right? There's just not much going on. And then 2-3 days out of the week, it's good. So the main thing in trading, guys, is just to not be stuck in these chop zones, right? Trying to take a short, trying to take a long. Like you could have been long and short here so many times. But if you're not looking at the overall picture where you are on the market, you can save yourself a lot of heartache, right? So that's the hardest part, is not doing anything is the hardest part by far. By far. Let's see how it goes. Okay, MU's coming nice and slow into our zones. That's what I want to see. Then we'll watch price action around the zone. You know, we want to see some slowing down and then some buyers clearly stepping in here. There's that 9 EMA. That's the flag that I'm looking at. That's the first 9 EMA tap, so I like that so far. Let's see what happens here. See what happens here. MU contracts, buy calls. Let's see. I want to close. I want to see a close above this 13 EMA if we're looking to go long here. Okay. Market's looking good. Market's looking good. I'm long. All right, I'm long. I'm long. There we go. I'm happy with this. This will be our stop. We're going to look for high a day, first target, and then minimum 1.5 R is going to be our next target. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Okay. Either way, I like the setup. I waited for the setup. I won't be mad if this fails. High of day, first target. See what happens here. So my entry here was this candle closed back above the 13 EMA. The 5-minute candle swept the 9 EMA and closed bullish. I really like that. Okay. We broke the downtrend flag. I really like that. Market started surging. I really like that. Look at the market surge right back up. So let's see. Let's just see what happens, right? So far, so good. I like that 2-minute candle a lot. I like that 5-minute, the way it's setting up. Let's see, though. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's get a nice push here. Get a nice push and high day will be our first target, and then we'll manage it from there. All right. So far, we're still break even here. We got it at 103 fill price, so we're still break even here. There we go. There we go. Keep going. Now we just need a real push, not some fake push. The continuation. So far, so good, but we'll see. We'll see. Whatever happens, happens. The spreads on these are not very good. I don't like the spreads, but we'll see. See what happens. Excuse my son. He just wanted to say hi. All right, come on. Let's get a nice push here. All right, so the 5-minute is looking fucking beautiful. I like it. 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 Alex, are you on? Let's go, baby. Let's go. We need to be real. We got to make it real here. I love the 5-minute. 5-minute looking great. So far, the 5-minute is looking great. But let's see. It's got to be real. It's got to be real. We want to see a nice push. This 5 minute has to be a nice strong push. I don't take anything off until I get that alarm bell. Okay. Or we stop out and then likely calling it a day after that. One and done because this was the best setup of the day. If this is not going to work, then it's going to be a lower probability day. So I'll just call it at that. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Till then, we just do nothing right now, right? We're hands off. This is all noise in the middle. We're not doing anything right now until our level gets invalidated. And then we'll stop out or we'll take profits. Let's see what happens. So far I like it. But we see. Never know in this damn market with Trump every 2 seconds making a stupid tweet. You just never know. Let's see what's so far slow mover, but we'll see. I need it to push soon though, because sitting around here for too long is also not a good thing. So we just need to see a nice push. 5 minutes still intact. It's looking good. But we needed to move. There we go. That's the candle I want to see. There we go, baby. Let's go. Push. Push. Let's go. Okay, we're in the green, guys. We're in the green now. All right, we're in the green. Let's see. I want to see that high day hit. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Push. Let's go. We're up 20%. We're up 20%. We're up 25%. We're up 30%. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Make it real. Make it real. Don't toy with me. Don't tug on my chain. Come on. Let's go. Make it real. Come on. All right. We're up 25%. Let's go. Let's go. I like that flip. Do you guys see that flip though? It went from chilling to all of a sudden you get that nice strong flip. Now that is a really good indicator. We should hit our high day here. Okay. Check that out. Beautiful. These cons are moving really slow for some reason. We're only up 27%. We're up 32%. Magic number for me is around 30-40%. And then I'll be looking to take one off here. Take half my position off near high day here. That's where I'll look to take it right around here. But it's got to be real. Don't fuck with me. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. We're up. So far, we're up 30%, which is good. This is what I want. I want 30% as a bare minimum, but I want to see that high of day area tap. Make it real. Spreads are horrendous. Horrendous spreads. All right, there we go, baby. I'm taking one off. There we go. Filled. Boom. Boom. There we go, baby. Let's go. Okay, so now the way we manage this position, okay? We hit our first profit target. Now we want to hit our next profit target is right here, okay? Now we never let our trade go red. Ever, ever, ever. Once we hit that profit target, we don't go red ever. That money's in our pocket now. Okay. We don't take it out. So now that we're this, we see that our fill price is at 103. Currently we're up 50% on this position. So I'm setting my stop automatically right now. I'm setting my stop to limit out at break even. Okay. Or we hit our profit target. Either break even or profit target. That's the only way. Fucking rights, baby. We're up 70%. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. See what patience does. See what patience does. We didn't chase. We didn't chase. We waited for the market to correct itself. We waited for that perfect retest of that 9 EMA, tapped it, swept it, closed strong. 2-minute confirmed by closing over the 13 EMA. Boom, we closed right over that 13 EMA. We flagged, we broke our downtrend flag, and then we saw that flip. Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, that flip, rewind it and look at that flip. That was the indicator for me that this is likely going to work. Fucking beautiful trade. First live of the day, first live of the year, and we get a banger trade. Let's go. Let's go. If you're not subscribed, I don't know who's watching. Probably nobody's watching but my two homies. But that's all good, though. Subscribe to the channel if you want more bangers. Let's get it. Let's go. We're up 100%. We're almost up 100%. Let's go. Let's go. I'm trailing this now, guys. I'm trailing this. I'm not letting this fucking fuck me over. Banger, baby. That's what we call a banger. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Excuse my language. Fucking rights, baby. First live of the motherfucking. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. Guys, that's going to be it for me. One and done. One and done. That's all I need. I need one banger of the day, high probability trade. We identified the strongest stock of the day. Market surging. Why would we be looking for shorts? We waited for the perfect pullback. We don't chase this shit up. No way. Wait for the perfect pullback, 5-minute 9 EMA based on the time of day it is. Waited for the candle to close to confirm. Waited for the candle to close to confirm. Waited for a little flag. Waited for the flip. And then bang, hit a banger. Now we trail. See if we can hit 2R on this. If not, I'm trailing. I'm not letting this go red on me. So I'm going candle by candle here. Candle by candle. Let it run. Beauty. Now, the reason I didn't wait for it to come all the way back here is because it was just so strong. Like when it's strong like this and like the 5-minute showed me what it did at the 9 EMA, I can't wait for that. That just probably won't provide it, right? This close back above, that's my signal. That's just fucking beautiful. What a beautiful trade. We're up 80%. Banger. What a banger, boys. What a banger.